Good morning. Oh, wrong one. Wrong screen capture OBS. Let me see. What's up, 5 pound Fisher, MCBT Journey? Good morning. Good morning to both of you guys. How was y'all's weekend? Any fishing, 5 pound Fisher? Any fish? Oh, I do have my mic unmuted. I haven't gone fishing in a while. Oh, I went maybe a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months. But I have not gone as much. Alright, where is everybody this morning? Monday morning, everybody still sleeping? I went at the park and caught a couple 2 to 3 pound bass. Dang. Dude, that's why I haven't gone fishing as much. I just moved to this city, smaller city, and there's literally not a single park or pond that has fish in it, and the two lakes that are here are so dried out. I mean, Texas, everything is so dry in Texas right now. It's literally, it was so scary. I went to the boat ramp and it was like straight up downhill in the boat ramp for like 50 feet just to get in the water. It was so scary. Alright, so gappers, we have TC is the first one, TISI. TISI at 186. Good morning. Good morning, Jims. Good morning, Jims. 186 high, and this stock has already gone through the 200 moving average. The last level on this stock would be 311. It will have some resistance at 240s, almost 250s. So this one doesn't look bad so far. Alright, so that was TISI. Anybody else do anything interesting this weekend? What did you, MCBT, what did you do? James, what did you do this weekend? After that, we got RGS. This is another stock gapping up this morning. RGS. RGS. This one does not look that good, so I'm gonna put it towards the back of my moving average of my side charts. Beach. You live close to the beach, you said? Do you live Blair? There's Blair. Welcome back, Blair. You live close to the beach? Nice, nice, nice. Didn't know if it's like a just a 20-minute drive to the beach, or it's like you drove 2 hours and went to the beach, you know? Alright, let's see. What do we got over here? So we got HLBZ as well, trying to make a move back up. HLBZ doesn't look that bad. We will need a little bit of volume on the stock. But trying to get through this 179 and then $2, and then the high is 239. I think if we clear $2, we'll go to 235-ish for sure. 25-ish. So this one looks pretty good. HLBZ. HLBZ. Good morning, Ape Trades. Good morning, Zach. Good morning, Isaiah. There you guys are, starting to show up a little bit. Monday morning, giving you guys some slack to get in here. Giving you guys morning BBBY. You know, I saw BBBY trying to be the next AMC, the next GameStop, and I was like, I almost want to buy just some calls, right? Just buy something and let it sit there and see if I can, if these guys, these idiot apes, um, end up squeezing the stock again because it has like 50 something short interest or whatever. Yeah, they've been trying to, I think, and and they're getting a move on it. They're doing it again. I mean, stock was pretty cheap. Let me see what it. Where is it at? BBBY. So BBBY was down to $4. It's now at 15. I guess that's $10 a share in a couple of days, which sometimes we see that a day. But for a bigger stock like this, BBBY, this is decent moves. And it's still going. I don't know how high this thing's going to go. I mean, I keep saying people are like, yeah, I'm not stopping until this thing hits like 20, 30, 40, $50. Its high is $80. 20, what is that? 14? Used to be $80. I don't know. I don't know how high this thing can go. GMC went pretty high. AMC was like cents when they started squeezing it. Went up pretty high. Okay, let me see. STC is the new AMX AMC. I see. Hold on. Where did I get leave? Where did I leave off? SPRC high of 167, but not pre-market. That was a couple days ago. Pulling back now. I got a lot to watch today. HYFM. I also see V, which I'm getting to it. UBX as well. The UBX was a gap around Friday that faded all day, but kind of held those lows right down here, right? It held those lows, and shorts are gonna be struggling if they see it wake up and this thing held the low, and and they have to start covering today. So this one might get interesting if we keep watching this one, UBX. So I'm gonna definitely keep an eye on UBX. We never got the $2 break and hold, so we broke $2 by 4 cents, but never really held $2. So that one will get interesting when we get back up there and start holding $2. And then we got V. I don't know how I feel about V. V all market open on Friday just behaved terribly. It was a terrible stock to be trading. I did not like the way it moved, did not like the way it squeezed, did not like the way it ripped at all, and then just went sideways all day. And then as soon as market closed, this thing just squeezed. You know what I mean? It would break out and then give it all back. Break out and give it all back. And then break out and give it all back, you know? Welcome, Mersa. Good morning, Mersa. Welcome, Fariza Ali Bekova. AMPG. You're calling it AMPG. I'll take a look at AMPG. Ape Trades is a hype man. I'm not much of a hype man. I'm not a Sean Deckmart kind of guy. But Ape Trades is it's a hype man. Okay, we also got IS. Stock doesn't look the best, but it does have a high, and we have not gotten through the 200 moving average, which it's up here at like 562, and our current high was 512, and we're getting back up there. So I'm gonna put this one on watch as well. IS. And then after that, you got BBBY. So to recap, there we go, Ape Trades. Give a little thumbs up message to that. So to recap, I got TISI looking for the break of $2. High is 186. This thing already went past the 200 moving average, so this one can have a nice little squeeze. For everyone here to go and get partner with Trade Ideas for a super 2-week discount. Ooh, dang. RGS, this one does not have volume and not that very interested on this. Good morning, Andres. HLBZ, this one looks good. What was high on this one? Oh, this is a 239. What is the 200 moving average on this one? 362. And right now on HLBZ, we moved back up to $2. Yeah, HLBZ can make a nice little comeback. For a 2-week trial, 11.11. Somebody called AMPG on YouTube. So let's make some money today. There's Sniper Trades. There he is. So Ape Trades is saying that Trade Ideas is on a discount for a 2-week trial for almost $11. And that is the scanner software that I use. So that is what you guys are seeing above my camera, and I use for the gappers. So the gappers, you're not seeing them right now. I decided to just take them off because it takes too much screen time, screen space. Why can't I click on it? But this is what they look like. I mean, this is where I'm pulling all my gappers out of. So there's TISI, RGS. That one I didn't pick because it has lower volume. HLBZ, UBX, V, SPRC, and MEGL is that one IPO that went crazy. So I'm not interested in trading that one. But if you guys are interested in getting your own, which looks like it's a 2-week trial for $11, that's pretty cheap. I think I looked at it yesterday because I upgraded my credit card, and I think it's like $89 for a month. So I pay $89 a month for it. And then we got a little bit over 2 minutes to market open. There's not one obvious stock that I like. HLBC is not really a gapper today, but I like the way HLBC is setting up. It had 3 days to pull back and haven't gotten that 200 moving average. So, 4 days to pull back. And then today's climbing right back up to $2. If we break and hold $2, we might see 2.5, $3, and then move 200 moving average at 364 on that stock. So we got to get over some of these levels here and start climbing back up. $2, break, hold $2, and then hopefully we can get 2.5 and then $3 after that. MEGL, let me look at it just because. But that's so IPO that just opened up and it was so crazy. You couldn't even trade it. Yeah, this stock was $249 and it's back down to 7. I don't even know what its actual value should have been. So we'll take a look at it though. We'll take a look at it. V choppy now. BBBY holding 14.8 as well. Okay. Let me see over here. So we got about a minute left. And let's do it, guys. Monday news, start of the week. We gotta wait for those setups, wait for the opportunities. And can I check ALVR? ALVR. Whoa. Not really interested on this one. It's climbing up and it's making a little bit of a move back up to highs, but there's just no volume on this thing. I mean, it could have presented some opportunities, but... And why does it look like this? I guess it has to start right there. This is weird. I've never seen this. Look at this. Yeah, it just made another slot. That was weird. Alright, we're live, people. Let's see. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? HLBZ for now, just to see if it starts moving. There's not an obvious stock that I'm looking right now, so I'm just kind of going to start scanning through all of these and see which one I see, which one I like. And so far, everything is pulling back. I see HLBZ pulling back, SPRC pulling back, UBX as well, AMPG. But that's good, that's good. I like things to pull back first, set up some nice candles later on. TISI looking for that $2. TSI looking decent. IS is also still kind of holding up. IS kind of holding up. On IS, we're looking for that 507 break. But that 478 area, 48 area is going to be pretty strong. MEGL. No trades yet, no trades yet. Just waiting to see how the market's going to act today. Waiting to see if everything is just going to sell off and maybe give us one or two trades later on. Kevin calling out MEGL. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning, Jesse. Vero creeping up all-time highs again. Oh, Vero. This is not Sega. Sorry. Oh, Vero just hit max highs. Yeah, that's right. Are you holding some of this, Jesse? HLBC could bounce off of 150. Yeah. I want to look at IS. IS accelerating through 478, but 478 is pretty strong. 480. We got to get through 480, 478. Hold this level. This one has been pretty tough around this area. Just go back and look at the last 2 days, and we spiked there 3 times and held that. We didn't even break through this level, so I want to see IS hold, break, and hold this level of 480-ish. NVTA. IS is getting up to the level, but it's slowing down. It's not really ripping through those levels. NVTA. NVTA had that one crazy first day. Almost seems like it's flagging on the 4 hours too. All these names are tanking, yeah. IS still up there at 474, 475. What is IS going to do? IS entry at 501. IS maybe like a retest of like 465-ish level. Watching IS, how it behaves every time it dips. I do see a lot of buyers. IS, I'm looking for a 1 minute flag, but I want this 5 minute candle to close first. I want this 5 minute candle to close, which this is the last 1 minute candle on here. And then here I want this maybe a 465 test or something like that. This thing dipped down exactly to 465 and pulled up a little bit, but it's not really returning like I wanted to. It was just trying to catch a small little pullback here on the stock. RGS just shot an alert. Oh no. Good morning, DXP Jamie. Good morning, Jofi Young. I don't know if I told you good morning. I don't know if IS. NVTA breaking 6. Oh, NVTA. NVTA breaking 6, and then you guys are also calling out V. I just don't. I mean, V could look good, but the way Friday was trading, it just makes me so scared of this stock. So let's see. Looks like IS just ripped down through those levels. It was no support at all. NVTA could be the play over 6. I think some of you guys are already in here. VRDN just halted on my scanner. Blair just called that. Why does it keep doing this? I think I'm back. I need to buy a graphics card. I think I'm gonna do it today. I think my graphics card is finally pooping. Well, I missed that little pullback on NVTA. Stupid graphics card. Yeah, I had to restart it. I had to restart it. That definitely was on my end. Some of you guys took these dips here on NVTA. Good job. NVTA, maybe continuation on this stock. So if we keep opening up like this, I might take the retest of $6 on the stock. I'm sure some of you guys took 601 maybe or entered anticipating the break of this stock. Now I will say this stock is not ripping after 6 at all. RGS, I saw RGS, but I did not see the volume that I wanted. Oh wait, never mind. It just ripped. So NVTA, maybe $6 retest for a small pop. Not if it double tops up there. So a lot of these pops, and I tell you guys this before, I like to see that candle open and go down first, because that tells me it's going down and then buyers step up, right? If that candle opens up first and goes green but doesn't make a new high, it's telling me that buyers are weak and sellers are strong. So does that make me more comfortable to take a dip? Probably not, alright? I'd want to see the dip first, see the buyers in, and then get the rip. If it goes up first, kind of fails, doesn't even double top, gets a lower high, buyers aren't really buying through this move here, so I feel a little bit like scared about it, and then I'll probably leave those alone. Yeah, this could pull back a little bit and still bounce, but control, control, shift, escape. What is my GPU usage? It's under performance, right? It says like 40%. So yeah, that's why I didn't take that $6 retest after that first move. 6%, 40%. My CPU was also no, that one's 20, 18, 19, 20. Yeah. But even now, when I try to load up a video game or something like that, MEGL is going. It won't load the game. It won't open it. It'll crash. Stuff like that. Stuff that's never really happened. So HLBZ pulled back. RGS. Oh wow. RGS hit a high and then pulled back. TISI kind of trying to. No market orders allowed on MEGL, by the way. What the heck? Let's do look at that stock that halted. It might have resumed already or resuming pretty soon. Does this one have a high or anything that we were looking for? Wow, we've had a lot of double tops at 24.14, 24.16. And this one halted at 37, so it should be exactly 37. So this thing should be live in about 10-20 seconds here on VRDN. This one's live, and I don't know where you would even take a trade. I don't know where you have even taken a trade on these things. Everything is tanking. Well, actually, RGS is climbing back up. RGS is the one that we didn't see. Spiked up to new high and then gave it all back. And it's trying to recover a little bit on RGS. I buy at 84 and sell at 87. Fear, man. What? You got scared of it, so you took your small profit? Is that what you're saying? Watching RGS. RGS small candle green candles on the way up and then pull back on the 5 with lower volume, so maybe this thing has more in its tank. Everything else is tanking. NVTA does kind of have like a pivot down here at 665-ish. You know, I've never actually seen a stock that just didn't allow market orders. I don't think in my whole career I've ever had that problem. Wow, there's absolutely nothing. Let me look at momentum scan of VRDN and MEGL. Those are the only two things I see on here. So it looks like another slow morning. Slow Monday morning. I think last week Monday was pretty slow. I was looking at RGS to see if this wanted to hold a 5-minute pullback, but this one did not either. Market orders for MEGL? No, there's no market orders for MEGL. I like us trying to make a nice move today. Maybe if nothing else trades, ILEG's kind of like the stock that everybody comes back to again. Kind of like what Reb used to do and RDBX and all these other stocks. Maybe ILEG is the next one. It's gaining some momentum today. Let's see what their previous high was on this stock. Wow, 728 though. UBX is making a move. UBX is making a nice little pop. UBX retest of 162 if this candle closes high, and I will get in on this stock. UBX looking to see if the stock wants to open up for that pre-market high, which is 171. And then this stock is the one that is over 200 moving averages. Wow. Close low and immediately pulls back. What the heck? TISI back over VWAP? Bro, it is nowhere close to VWAP for us. Scanning through these stocks to see anything, to see if anything wants to open up. RGS trying to kind of come back. UBS trying to hold 162. If anything, I kind of see RGS kind of broke a downtrend, kind of retesting downwards. PSTV, I'm keeping on watch still. Okay. UBX still trying to break that 262 or 162, sorry. Support off of 150 on TISI. Is that what you're looking at? VRDN 5 minutes. Ooh, I do see that on VRDN. But this thing already halted and broke a high. I mean, the stock already made a $4 move already. I don't know. PSTV looks good. PSTV looks good. PSTV under a dollar now, but did break a dollar during pre-market, so this one might want to reclaim that dollar and then go back up for a new high. TC is kind of holding that 1.5 still, so TC, if it can recover on TC, get back over VWAP, which our VWAP is actually up at 160 MRSA. Oh, there goes PSTV. There goes PSTV. PSTV retest of 90-ish, and I might take a dip entry and seeing where this thing wants to go. PSTV, finally something with decent volume. This is something ripping now. So I'm going to watch this one, how it behaves towards a dollar. Seeing how PSTV behaves up here closer to a dollar. Breaks a dollar, holds a dollar, and then maybe gets a new high. I don't know. We'll see. 106 is high on PSTV. We're hitting $1 right now. This is strong volume here. Maybe a retest of $1 then if this thing just really wants to open up this fast. Or maybe just right below it as this thing pulls back. I want this thing to pull back a little bit more and give us kind of like a 1 minute flag. Even a 5 minute flag, because that candle just closed way up there. PSTV we think breaks a new high of day. 106 breaks. PSTV a 1 minute pullback there. I'm in a little bit high on this one and I averaged down, but it was still pretty high. But I'm still looking for this $1 break, hold, and then make for a new high. So even if this pulls back a little more, I will re-add on this thing. That was a very nice squeeze from the bottom. This thing already wants to bottom out here at 96. As soon as it dips under 96, buyers come in and step in on this. 97, Kajal is what he's calling out. Buyers really stepped up down there, and let's see if we get now the squeeze through $1 again. I did not look at the ask at $1, but that was a pretty big rejection. That was a pretty big rejection off of $1 there. I'm gonna average down here somewhere. I took an average down way down there. Now my cost basis is so much lower, and I'm now only $13 in the red. Now I'm green down here. I added 5,000 shares at that bottom. So I'm still looking for the break of $1 on this stock. I have 7,500 shares. If I get the break of $1, we might get a new high of 106. I do know that that $1 resistance was pretty strong, so I'm kind of being a little bit careful here. If nothing tends to break out pretty soon, I might cut this out here. I took some profit up on there just to minimize and lock in some profit, and even if this pulls back, it'll minimize that for me. But this stock is looking heavy now for making a nice squeeze like that. Trying to hold through this 1 minute flag. Every dip gets bought up. Trying to get this 1 minute flag. Even a 5 minute flag at this point. That's what we're doing. Although it is a little bit bigger volume on that 5 minutes. 200 moving average is up here too. Here's a double top off that low. I'm wanting buyers to step into here again. So I re-added those 2,500 shares I took out up top. I re-added those down here. I'm not seeing as much buyers as I did the first time. I already took those 2,500 shares I re-added, so I made a little bit on those again and still holding the initial 7,500 shares. There we go. Back up to a dollar. Take some shorts out and make that nice squeeze. I have 5,000 shares left. I took out 2,500 somewhere in there again. I'm fully out of this play. This thing is not wanting to squeeze, and every time we hit a dollar, we pull back pretty aggressively. So I'm just gonna look for something else, or break, or wait for this to break a dollar, and then take that retest of a dollar if we really squeeze up. IS is making a little bit of a comeback. Zate took some profits on that shadow. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, this thing was looking heavy. There, it's failing there. So a little bit of good instincts there for me. Um, TISI, you're looking to accumulate. TISI has been going sideways all day. I like it. I like it. IS is the one that's coming back. IS trying to get back over VWAP. This is the one I took that initial trade on. This is the one that has a strong resistance at 480, and then we're looking for $5 to break because 507 is a high on that one. What else am I missing? PSTV. This is the one that we were just looking at. PSTV, break of a dollar, hold a dollar. I ain't touching PSTV until the alert I send out at 121. Sniper Trace sent out his alert exactly where he's going to buy, what he's going to try to sell at, and where he's going to try to stop out at. Let me see what else we got. I don't see anything else. Congrats if you made money. I just made $40 on that one. iLag. Kevin's still calling out iLag. Let's see what iLag looks like up here. It's green accounts. Yeah. There's just nothing, man. Why are Mondays like this? I think Mondays used to be the best days before. Everybody's so excited over the weekend, getting ready to trade, getting excited to trade. They all come in on Monday and make their money and stuff. And now it's like most of them are waiting till Friday. Friday seems to be the best day for a lot of these. So somebody was calling out the flag on VRDN, and I think he called it out at 2120, somewhere down here. I don't know if he bought in and got that little flush was afterwards, but so far it's recovering. So good call, good call. TISI retesting downtrend. TISI retesting downtrend, and it has been kind of pushing up a little bit. I mean, if I draw a trend line here, we got a couple spikes, but everything recovered and it's still getting higher. Tuesdays and Fridays are your best. Well, right now, I will say PSTV, even though I got in on the stock pretty high, I was able to manage adding and taking off shares for profits that probably allowed me to go green on this stock. Because I initially got in up here with like 5,000, and then I averaged down here, took some off there, got there, and then added back here, took them off there again, and then stopped out. So I was able to trade that stock pretty good just within that small little range to get myself some profit and give me a better cost basis. EPOW, somebody's calling out EPOW. Is this an IPO? EPOW looks like an IPO because I can't even look at the left side of this chart. I will say, let me go back and look at PSTV. Does PSTV have low volume on all these pullbacks? It kind of does. PSTV, looking to see if we get a nice little flush down at VWAP, and maybe that might be a place to add on PSTV. Volume is decreasing on this thing. Mercer added some PSTV down here. How much time is in this new candle? Oh, this is the first 1 minute candle, the 5 minute time frame. So yeah, this might be a good 5 minute pullback on PSTV. The only thing I hate about the stock is the increments are the ones that are by pennies, so I can't quickly add or sell on this stock or put a stop loss because it's by the pennies. I'm gonna start adding slow on this stock. I want to catch a flush to VWAP and add on that on this one. So if I get a flush to like VWAP, I will add on this one and try to get in a little bit heavier. This is the pullback that I'm looking at on the 5 minutes, right? At the 5 minutes, I'm looking for this thing to pull back with less volume. See the move on the way up has strong volume and then pulled back down with low volume. So I want to catch that. Well, I called it out for you guys, but I didn't jump in the full size that I wanted. What did I get in at? 91. 91. So I'm still in on PSTV. That 5 minute flag was looking down there, added on it. Never got the full pullback that I wanted to, but I am in on PSTV and looking for this stock to curl back up. Maybe retest that $1. Maybe even if we break $1 again, since we're coming back up to it, maybe break that dollar and get a new high on this stock. So I'm gonna hold these shares for a little bit. This happens to me a lot, and I take my profits. But right now, I think I'm just gonna forget about this stock and not look at it. EPOW, whoever just called EPOW on YouTube, you just got 50 cents on that stock. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Only thing is, it's an IPO and it's all the way to the left of my screen because I cannot see it, so I don't really want to trade that stock. There goes PSTV. Mercer and I nailed the bottom on PSTV. Volume is coming in stronger now. I will just take 500 out so I can have an even 2,000 shares. Oh wow. And as soon as I took that, that thing turned back around. And I'll just stop out for that aggressive pullback. This stock is full of shorts. That was a good entry. That was a good entry though. One of these days we're going to get one of those that flies and keeps on flying. Let's get it. Nope. We know that entry, guys. One of these days, we're going to get one of those that just shoots up $3 a share. And we're going to write the whole thing. But, hey, good entries, guys. We all saw it. I think I saw it. Mercer had called it out. I think Zach jumped in it, too. That was good. That was good. Ape Trades is still on TISI. EPOW $6 now. Wow. Are you in it, Sager Sandy? And then Jesse was in on Vera. I forgot. I didn't see your comment. Andres is holding TISI as well with Andres with Ape Traits, and you're still holding PSTV. Where did you buy PSTV? MEGL had a 5-minute flag. MEGL. Look at the green volume on the way up though. It's like the green volume goes down and the red volume went up, and it's still working. Optimistic. Hello, what's up, Optimistic? Welcome in, welcome in. VRDN is back up here almost to a new high. You didn't take the trade, but technically you guys made 6.5% from 91 to 97. That was a good trade. It's a good trade because we nailed the bottom perfectly. VRDN, this is a stock that halted earlier, and it's making a little bit of a climb back up to a new high of day, which was at 23.89. And I'm not seeing anything else again. Would I go over FDX and give my opinion on that? FDX, what is, oh, FedEx. Well, FedEx on the daily is making a pennant. So look at, can you see that? No, you cannot. FDX. So here's the daily chart of FedEx. Why can't I drag it down? Oh. So here's the daily chart for FedEx. This is the only thing you need to look for right now. I just drew these lines right here for you. Right? A little downtrend there and a little uptrend here. Wait until you break one of these, whether if it's on the top side, retest and take off, or it's on the downside, retest and take off. So I'm going to leave this here and watch for this move or this move. I see RGS making a move back up to high of day. RGS. Looking at RGS, making a nice little move again, heading back up to high of day. What am I looking at for a pivot? Looking at RGS, has not breaking a high. I'm going to take a small add here, see if we get that high of day break and pull away. Pulls back down, I'll re-add on this thing. Well, we got the high of day. Can I get a retest? Fake breakout on this thing. Got myself green on it, and then it, oh. TISI, I think you guys that were accumulated on TSI, it looks like I finally pulled back. Chicago Sid, what's up, man? The news on RGS are very bullish. I got caught up in a little fake breakout on this stock. Yeah, I don't think, let me see. Oh, I had decent volume. I got a pretty bad fill on the way out. I think I was down 100 on it, and I click the sell button and gave me a pretty bad fill. TTOO. That was a stock that we were looking at last week. Bro, what's up with the day again, man? I'm tired of these days. TTOO, it's a pretty cheap stock, high of 30 cents on Thursday, it looks like. Yeah, you're right, Sniper Trades, you're right. TSI failed there. RGS trying to come back up here again. RGS did close that 5-minute candle up there, and maybe it pulls back on another 5-minute candle with light volume. What do you mean by key point optimistic? By the way, guys, today is officially the first day that my course is going to open. Technically, it's already open, but I haven't really advertised it or promoted it. But I finished it yesterday. I uploaded it. Everything was done, and I was just so happy I finally got that thing done. I'm looking at RGS. I want RGS to pull back on this 5-minute candle and see if it consolidates a little bit and gives us that move back up to high of day. Because I don't see anything else right now. TISI is pulled back. HLBZ kind of, consolidating, but it's way down there. Yeah, I'm not liking RGS momentum. I've been taking trades for the most part only after like 9:30. That's just the market lately. Don't want to take trades earlier than that when there's no ideal setups and the risk losing money. Yeah, you're also right. Momentum has definitely changed the way trading was because 2 3 months ago, literally the first 10 20 minutes and I was already up 5 6 7 $800, and now it's like they're all coming a little bit later, making that more of a bigger picture setup and not just quick scalps, quick high of day breakouts, quick momentum. So TTOO, whoever called this one out as well, had a nice little pivot there. Is that what you were looking at? It's a very eye lag. I like to. What is our first target for eye lag though? Like $4? Always win, bro. Does this trading stuff work, man? I try to trade a support resistance lines, doesn't work. I try to do pullbacks, no. I try to do breakouts and flags, no. I don't get it, man. Right now, today at least, market has been pretty slow. So I'm not gonna say that. I'm red too right now. This is just how it is, right? But if you get a red trade, you gotta cut your loss and keep your losses small right now. So if you're forcing trades right now, that's one thing because I don't see very many setups. I saw one setup on RGS, which is the only one that I played kind of aggressively. I got the break, no continuation, so kind of a fake breakout. So I took a small loss on that one, but $200 is a small loss. Um, Besides that, nothing else is really working. So I don't know. I don't know if you're forcing trades. Um, I'm looking for eye lag for a dip down to. 340s maybe on an eye lag. Do we think this thing has more room to go? BBBY might squeeze. Well, on eye lag, I was looking for a dip of like, oh, we did get 342. We were looking for 340, and I got 342. I didn't jump in it though. I think somebody else might have. Randaj on YouTube. Did you take that dip there? Small little dip, but you'd be green right now, and you can put a stop loss in place and ride it up if you see it keeps going. VWAP on eye lag. I will not take a trade until 401. Okay. BBBY, John. What are you looking at, BBBY? Just consolidating down here at these lows? Actually, dang, if you look at BBBY, it's actually consolidating right over the 200 moving average. I didn't realize that. What do the options look like on BBBY? Oh wow, these things are expensive. Never mind. I was like, if they're like 50 bucks, 100 bucks, I might buy one or two. They're like $200. Yeah, on BBBY because everybody was trying to squeeze this thing. So I'm not interested on BBBY. I kind of wanted to buy some just, like long play YOLO type of plays. I'm not going to YOLO in 20, 30K, but I'll YOLO in a couple hundred. VRDN did make a new high. This is a stock that halted earlier, but I mean, look at this. This is just no volume up at breakouts. HLBZ. HLBZ used pre-market for a nice little pivot here. This area up here. That was a nice pivot on HLBZ. Those are the ones that I will not touch though, because yeah, you might get one that has a nice pivot, but you might be chasing another one that's just falling and fading all day long from all the other gappers, right? So these are the dips that I don't know, where it's just like that, straight up down. I don't know how to catch those. I'll try to catch the ones where they're going up and then find a dip for the momentum to continue, but there's just no volume again. So we sit here patiently and wait for the setup. And wait for the setup. Anybody do anything interesting this weekend now that we got more people in here? Anybody had something fun this weekend? 5 minute candle getting bought up on BBBY. BBBY needs to break this 1430 level. Pre-market 1430 got stuck. 1430, once it broke 1430, we had that squeeze and then flushed through 1430 on the way down. So 1430-ish looks like the place for BBY. HLBZ is still continuing that little pop down there. ASTS showing on momentum scanner since nothing else is. Let's see what is showing up. ASTS. ASTS look heading straight through like mega resistance on the daily. BBBY. Yeah, that 1427-ish, 1430 area. HLBZ kind of doing the same thing. For a second, I was thinking on HLBZ, like looking at the 5 minutes, you could see we pull down, we double bottom, and then if you kind of draw like a line here, kind of where we bounce, 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 and now we're kind of retesting it. So part of me tells me maybe this is the reversal for the next leg up, and this is just a small dip. If you can get this dip, this might reverse, but you know, nothing is working today, so I'm gonna play it safe and wait for the obvious setup today. I'm just gonna wait and wait until I see something either breaking highs, squeezing, or a nice setup. Andres is down 2K. PSTV is what got you. PSTV and TISI. See, kind of like this. This is kind of what I was looking at on the other one. Like where you kind of have a place where you're bouncing, bouncing, and then once you pull down, but recover it with strong volume, pull back to that level, hold it, and then rip. It's kind of what I'm looking at on HLBZ. But completely new strategy to me, so I'm keeping an eye on it and see if it would have worked or not. Best traders are most patient, but Jesus, it is hard to be patient. You're right. You're so right, man. There's literally nothing that is even Blair's down $1. There we go, Blair. Nice little comeback. Remember, you're not trying to get to a green day, right? If you want to call it a -$1, that's great. We'll give yourself one more hour. If not, the day you'll call it a day. Okay. What about ASTS, guys? What do you guys think of ASTS? What is I like doing? Oh. Did you take a 5 minute setup on this thing? See, I just don't think we've gotten one good 5 minute setup that we all took that really wrote it for dollars. So I mean, there's nothing. The only thing I'm looking at is ASTS, maybe down to like this 1279 area again. But I kid you not, there's nothing that's green. I'm looking. HLBZ is pulling down. IS pulling down. RGS pulling down. UBX kind of, I guess, holding up a little bit. Oh, is that the stock that I traded earlier? No. Today sucks. Somebody called GM earlier. PSTV. Did you sell down here, Andres? John, guess what I'm gonna work on this week? Twitter. 85 was your stop loss. Dang, that's like, so it came right down to 85. Tweet, tweet. MEGL is still. ASTA's daily support at 1250. This is the one that has super strong resistance up here at like 1320, but this is a dip that I'm looking at the 5 minutes. But that last 5 minute candle has a lot of red volume, you know, 2 candles up and then 1 candle down for the red volume with more. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Look at TI aside now. Look at TI aside now. Where do I put my mental stop loss? So if I'm going for a breakout, if it just looks like a fake breakout, I get out. There's no like magical 5, 10 cents, 15 cents. So for example, on and also look left, right? Like what is the support? So for example, RGS. I'm looking at TISI though. TISI is trying to make it a little move. It is retesting that uptrend that we had earlier, so I'm kind of scared that we would get stuck here, which is why I didn't take a trade here yet. But if we go through this level, that might be good. Even VWAP. Hold on, I'll answer that question. Who just sent that? TS84. I'll answer that question a little bit. Remind me if I forget. I'm looking at TISI. TISI heading up to VWAP. VWAP for me is at 158. And there's all the sellers. Although this 5 minute candle is looking pretty nice. Not no more. Okay, real quick, TS84. RGS. So RGS, I went for a breakout on this thing. And looking left, this is my pivot, right? Right here, this is high of day. So on this breakout trade here, let me take that out. I'm looking for one, I took a trade here for the break, which I got it. I was green on that one. And then I didn't take my profit because I'm looking for the bigger moves. I pulled back down and I re-added on that play, on that pullback, trying to find that pivot off of that play, right? So trying to find the pivot off that play, and I'm wanting this stock to then hold that pivot and rip through that level. Anyways, this thing pulled back down and flushed pretty hard, and I stopped out somewhere in the middle of this candle there. There's no hoping on this thing, right? There's no hoping. Okay, maybe now it holds this pivot. Okay, maybe now it holds this pivot and then comes back. Okay, maybe now it holds this pivot, right? If I'm looking for a quick breakout, a quick retest, and a quick explosion squeeze, and I don't get it, I'm out, right? Now in this case, if this wouldn't have flushed and kind of like broke that level, pulled back, and kind of like was doing this with 2 or 3 candles, then I'm trying to get this price right here and have a stop right and have a stop down here. You know, something like that. TISI is still going, so I gotta take a look at that real quick. TISI now up to VWAP. VWAP's going to be pretty strong on this thing, considering everything is going down. MEGL. Wow, MEGL is flying. Okay, to be honest, I literally think the only plays that have been working in the last 2 weeks have been dead cat bounces. Watching TCRT. I literally think every play that has worked out recently in the last 2 weeks was a dead cat bounce. That's the only plays that are working out. MEGL, I like we're trading it again. It's a dead cat bounce. TISI, kind of getting over that uptrend line, trying to hold it. What are you guys looking at right now? I'm seeing TISI for the only possible trade right now. V, are you looking to break out? Wow, VRU made a nice little incredible recovery. VRU trying to break $20. Blue Sky setups on MEGL. Mm, Blue Sky setups to what? To $250? I don't know. Maybe more like 15, $18 is possible. BBBY. Oh, BB, look at that. Look how 14, 25, 26, that 30 level is holding so strong. I would not be opposed if this thing pulled back and gave me a retest of that real quick. Good job, John. Were you on this thing at all? Do you guys see your 5-minute setup on MEGL? Yeah, kind of. I mean, if you see the pivot here, right, the first one right here was 10-3. So kind of looking at the 5-minute there and that first touch there. This one, I mean, nah, I don't really. VRU did not break $20 either. Does VRU have another little push through 20 up here? What do you think about recession? I don't know. I thought SPY was gonna pull back around, and we haven't yet. Still holding up. I don't know how. I really thought we were gonna go down again. I think we're pretty extended on it again. So TISI. MEGL is already long gone to try to find a dip. I mean, if you find a dip on this thing, it's not gonna be until back down here like 1150 or something like that. BBBY, your dip would be that 1425 area, but on BBBY, actually this could be a pivot there. 1440. VR, you just ripped a dollar. Great. Okay, VERU is at max highs. Oh, actually, no, it's not. This thing has a high of 24.57 from 2 years ago. I know what you mean, John. I know what you mean. Sega did that to me. I hate Sega, man. I traded Sega like on the way up, and I had so many plays that I was in very early on that stock, and I just kept getting stopped out, and then it just kept going up dollars, man. So I know what you mean. VRU, on the other hand, I don't think I've done bad on VRU. BBBY is still, I mean, if you drop down to that 1420, maybe you get a small little pop. And then on VRU, I mean, you already moved 65 cents off after that $20 break, so maybe pull back to 20 or something. SNDL. Well, there goes BBBY. Didn't give me the dip back to 1430. SNDL. I think that stock is just straight up tanking. Oh, actually, it had a pretty nice pop today. SNDL moving to the 200 moving average. You're absolutely bored out of your mind. That tells me you're doing something right. That tells me you're doing something right, Vic B Trades. So, Sniper Trades said he wants a dip of 1251 on MEGL. VRU is the one that I want for it to come back to. Little flag on VRU. I'm seeing this little flag on VRU, but I want it to drop a little more. I mean, it went from 20 to 65 and only pulling back 10, 20 cents. MEGL ripping. Oh, I kind of wanted to take a trade on MEGL, but that volume is dying as the stock is going higher. Look at the 5 minutes. You didn't take that trade. I was gonna say Sniper Trades bought that dip perfectly. Or actually, maybe it wouldn't have gone fill because I think it was 1251. You got 1259 on that dip. But I mean, I would have taken this trade if I didn't see this on the 5 minutes. Down here, you see that volume decreasing. That's telling me less buyers are in the stock. Nobody really wants to chase it anymore. VRU, you call that 1 minute flag here. Was that Trophy? Yep. Lang TSI WTF. I haven't taken any more trades. VERU. VRU trying to make another move still, trying to pull up away still. Almost need to start trading 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. nowadays. Dude, you have to sit here in this market. You have to sit here all day and find one good play, and kind of hope you don't get yourself in a big red hole by the time that play comes. Otherwise, you're still gonna just get your money back and break even. But you know what? We're patient. We're patient. We have so many trading days ahead of us that we don't need to just jump in here. And all right, guys, I'm out for the day. See you guys tomorrow. Sniper Trade's already calling it, so. MEGL, I guess MEGL did have some nice plays today, but I don't know. This stock, I just did not want to trade it. I mean, the stock was $250. You know, I don't want this thing to randomly halt up, halt down. I don't know. So I decided to leave the stock alone. Zate, you're also out of here today? Oh my god, look at ASTS. Look where I wanted to buy on ASTS. That's ridiculous, man. I wanted to buy it right there. This is the 5-minute flag we're looking for, guys. It's almost up $1 a share from where I would have bought. This is what we're looking for right there. I saw it and I didn't jump in it. But see, sometimes I feel like these 5-minute flags work better when there's not so many people looking at them. And, you know, it's just a small little healthy pullback, and buyers that are looking at the stock do buy it up. But shorts are not attacking it through these levels here because they know that's the breakdown, right? Kind of like what, let me see. Oh, I don't know which stock it was. Kind of like IS, right? BB. This one is flagging. Why is there no volume though? At all. That ADMA is down here at 7.9. VRU finally having a little bit of a pullback, so let me look at VRU. VRU finally having a nice little pullback. MEGL still wants another high. This is insane. BBBY never even came back and retested that 1426 either. Yeah, today's pretty slow, so I'm kind of glad it's a small red day. Did you jump in on that Weber flag, Zach? Cause I did, and I got immediately destroyed. What a trash Monday, man. I think Monday last week was about the same. I think last week Monday was so slow. Yeah, last Monday I only made $200. Oh wow, the Monday before that I made 1,000 though. But last Monday I only made $200. Slowest day last week, and today I'm probably down 250, $300 today probably. I don't know how MEGL is just destroying, dude. John, are you in on MEGL? Cause look at this volume, it just doesn't make sense. How do you get less volume but the stock rips? How do you get less volume and stock is ripping? You still haven't taken a trade. That's good, man. That's good. Way to be patient. MEGL, I mean, if you would have gone anywhere early on the stock today, even this first 5 minute flag right at open, look at this pivot there on pre-market down to 926, clean pivot there. That's a $9 trade, and you're sitting at 14 right now. This thing is looking for 14.50, $15. Has room to. I don't see. I mean, you kind of have to look at the 4 hour probably, because I don't see anything on the daily. Yeah, I see like $17 on this thing on the 4 hour time frame. VRU for $20 is what I was looking at too. MEGL is about a halt on the way up. VCSA. Okay, nice, nice. Stock trying to open up. This is a stock from Friday, I believe. So stock trying to open up. What are you looking for the flag? Back down to $5 on this thing? You almost bought MEGL at 13. I don't know. I always wonder if taking snipe. I always wonder if taking a sniper trade over 15 might work on this thing. I lag again. I lag. Does I lag pull back down to this 357 level? I'm liking I lag. I'm liking VRU also down to 20. MEGL is just ripping. That's incredible. I haven't traded that stock at all today. VRU pulling back. VRU pulling back. Maybe that $20 and take a trade on VRU. I will say MEGL just finished this 5 minute flag up here at $15. and it might even try to flag. You're gonna buy MEGL at 920. This thing might flag up here using $15 as support and then go up to 14. Mercer, we never got $20 on VRU. It stopped at 21 and it's starting to pull back and recover. I mean, ILAG also trying to use this previous high of day double top as support. No, now all of these stocks are at a pretty good point that I don't know which one to look at. On MEGL, I might be looking for a $14 or $14.50 hold. TGL. That was also an IPO, I believe. MEGL. 14.2 is a daily level on MEGL. 14.2. Mercer, did you ever get in on VRU on that flag down there? I mean, it didn't really quite hit $20, but I'm looking at MEGL down to 14.50. Kind of takes us to the 9 EMA and to that 14.50 half dollar. Trying to catch small move below it, maybe. You gotta be kidding me. Whoa. Oh, I forgot MEGL. You can't do market orders. No wonder I decided to not take a look at the stock all day long. And look at that 14.50 dip. Oh my gosh. That's why we didn't trade this stock all day long. I forgot. No wonder I didn't look at the stock all day long. I was like, yeah, whenever you set that market orders, I was like, yep, I'm not trading that stock. And look at it now. Hey, look at VC. Oh, that was a terrible 5-minute flag, though. ILAG is still holding this 540 up here. Yeah, I totally forgot MEGL was no market orders. I could trade with limit orders, but I just didn't want to. Okay. Do you have a lot of problem trying to get fills like that? Like you try to get on a stock real quick, especially at a breakout, and you don't get filled because of that? I like still holding this 340 up here. I like and MEGL are both dead cat bounces. You're in on TISI again. BBBY failed. ILAG 540, 340 level is trying to hold. 350, sorry. Well, more like 360, dang. Most of the times it works fine, okay. Okay. Somebody mentioned SNDL earlier, and SNDL is still going up. Somewhere in the 340s, 345s was called out. What a pretty slow day. Oh, VRDN heading up for new highs again. Dollar amounts, not share size. Okay. That is pretty. Oh, looking at VRU back down to that 20. We already tried to bounce though. Marcia, did you add on VRU? I can't remember if you answered or not. And then would you add again on this $20 dip? I think it was Mercer that was calling it out. I think VRU is done, man. It would have been nice if I caught the move right under 20 of it. But I didn't. Now 20 is acting as resistance. Like kind of catch that move under 20 and then the retest back up to 20. But I caught exactly 20 and then flushed me through 20. But oh wow. Well, that dip buy kind of worked a little bit, but I got in at 20 and then flushed me through 20 and then I sold now. Volume, Mikey just called us. The volume should come in. Bro, what is MEGL gonna go back up to $200 or what? BBBY also pulled back down to that 1430 and trying to act as support there too. VRU, I'm gonna wait for the downtrend break too at the same time. I just don't know why they don't allow marketers. Yeah, I know, John. I know. I know, but the thing is so risky, and with limit orders, look at this thing. I said 1450. I tried buying at 1450, and look where exactly pulled down to, but I didn't get filled because it was a market order, and so it just canceled it. You cut VRU. VRU seemed pretty heavy on that pullback. This first pullback here. But that was, you were right on that one. What's it called, John? That was a nice MEGL. I mean, I did not expect that stock. I did not expect that stock to be ripping the way it is right now. And you know, just with limit orders, Juan Trades, have you got your limit order hotkey set up for buying on the Ask like Ross at Warrior does? No, I do not. I just have market orders. I mean, this is the first time ever, literally ever in my 2 3 years of trading that I see a stock not take market orders. This is the first time. Look at ASTS again, guys. ASTS again. I had this dip here, but I never took. But look at all this volume pulling down. You think this stock has another leg? Kind of already had a pivot at 13 right now. VRU $20 dip buy still would have worked up to 2011 right now. BBBY also 1430 dip would have worked back up to 1450 right now on BBBY. Give yourself some room, it still would have worked. And yeah, I didn't take any of those. How are people on YouTube doing, guys? Y'all killing it on MEGL or nobody's trading MEGL either? Has anybody traded MEGL at all today? Like actually, whether you made money or lost money, did you trade it with limit orders? No? Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I didn't either. And this thing is just still going. Like, there's no stopping this thing. GIGM. GIGM. What's the high on this thing? GIGM is getting stuck at a daily spike at 235. Look at the daily on MEGL, and that previous spike was 235, and that is exactly what we got stuck the first time. It kind of broke out of and pulled back down. So I would like to see hold 235. Am I being too passive, or is this today so slow that I'm doing the right thing of not taking trades? Because I literally feel like I've been sitting here for an hour without buying anything, buying and selling anything. Is it really that slow? Am I being too conservative? I mean, I'm even calling some dips, and these dips are playing out, but not taking the trades on them. Jesse, are you still in here on YouTube? What do you think of Tesla? You think Tesla and SPY are going to pull back? You guys think we got some pullback on the whole market in general? Look at this daily chart on SPY. I mean, look how extended we are. And as a matter of fact, this is why I think we should go down a little bit. Look at this top trend line here. So one touch, two touches, and we're right under it. We haven't really quite touched it, but I mean, this is a very nice move here. I expect this thing to pull back. And a nice pullback. And if we really are in a recession and this thing wants to continue lower, this thing is just going to fall like this. Like that. 2 3 days. I don't think that'll happen, but I do think this thing has some room down. You still holding long for Tesla? It's making a pennant too. VRU breaking down trend. Let's see what VRU wants to do. At the $20 and the downtrend. Hey, there's GIGM. 250 break maybe? IS. IS also coming back? Oh, this is the stock I traded in the morning. I knew I had one that I took a $50 loss, but I couldn't remember which one it was. It's IS. GIGM, good call, Andres. Do we hold this 235 as support? Look at this. This green candle on the way up on GIGM, that's full 5 minutes, and look at the volume. And then this candle just opened up 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes and a half ago, and it's already passing up the volume of that previous buying candle. It's things like that that I'm like, you know what, I want to take a dip of 235 and anticipate that break of 250, but the volume is telling me otherwise. Volume is telling me we took all of this for 5 minutes, good volume, and then these two candles here already has more volume than all of those 5. VRU though, we were looking for $20 to hold and for this uptrend, downtrend to break on VRU. I like going up to $4. I like going up to 4. If I like starts accelerating through 4, I'll finally take a nice trade here through $4 and see if we get that break. MEGL had a nice pop all day today, so maybe I can start doing the same. I like same thing. It looks like it wants to break out, but the volume isn't quite there. Okay, 390 break. Here we go. 390 break, accelerating to 4. Can we hold 390? I just want to see if ILEC gets up to $4. So I'm in at 390. And there's just sellers everywhere on this thing. Okay, that was a very nice close on this ILEC play. look at higher. Have 2,000 shares left on ILAC. I want to see the break. No, I have 1,500 shares left. Through $4 on this thing. We break in. I see higher E2 as well, but I'm currently in on ILAC. We've broke this $2 or $4, and I want to see this stock keep accelerating. So I have 500 shares, and I'm just gonna put a stop under $4 and leave that there. This is finally a good trade that we get. I do want to look back and look at higher though, because we hit 150 and never broke 150. So let me look at higher. Higher actually has support exactly where it's at right now. On the daily. So look at the daily, looking left, you could see we got 134 as support. And VRU, look at VRU. Did you get back in on that break of downtrend, MRSA? Back down to that 20? I like ripping great, bro. I sold you. Stupid stocks. MEGL having a very nice 5-minute pullback. MEGL having a very nice 5-minute pullback. ILAG, $4 maybe retest on ILAG and might be another good play. If ILAG wants to gain this volume, see the difference between the volume when I do take a trade, as that stock is going high, volume is increasing. You do get more volume. It's not like the other stocks, MEGL and ILAG, were my silver turns today, and I didn't take in any of them. You know, I didn't either until now. MEGL, just because of market orders, I might not take that. But I had a couple maybe opportunities that I let go. But now that volume is increasing in the stock, now I'm looking to actively trade it. So on ILAC back down to $4, might be expect a small little bounce. So I'll look at it down there. And then our next target would be 450 on this stock. Took a small starter there just to see if it wants to kind of triple bottom there. That was weird. Alright, I want to see this $4 bounce on ILAG. And then Hyrie is still trying to hold that 134, right? More gas in the tank for ILAG. I want to get a $4 retest. I think a $4 retest is a nice 5-minute pullback. This candle has now closed and closed pretty good. This 5-minute candle. And now I'm waiting for this 5-minute candle to pull back, create a nice little low volume pullback, and then rip. So I don't want this thing to rip now. Higher going back up. Higher, the break of 150 will be good. You might even take this one a sniper trade style. Pivots on it is 1.4 and 145. I like never gave us $4 test. It might still though. It might still. S&T first halt up 10% play. I never saw that. I like, to me it looks like it's flagging on a 1 minute, but I wanted a 5-minute flag. And keeping a close eye on Hyrie. Keeping an eye close eye on Hyrie. MEGL, that little pullback that I mentioned, it seems to be working so far, but no trades for me. I don't think I'm going to trade MEGL at all. I like wants to use this 410 as support. I like still waiting to see if we get that quick little flush back down to $4. Not quite $4. Not quite $4. This is ridiculous, dude. This is ridiculous, dude. There's just no continuation today. My only stock that was up $150, I just went down to another $150 loss. So now I'm probably down $400 or $500, maybe even more today. I hadn't exported them, but today's just not a good day to trade, so I might just call that loss there. Didn't get a chance to take a good trade, big size at all, and nothing just working at all. Yeah, down $400. Down $400, but just no continuation. I mean, MEGL is the only one that I took no trades today there on that one. Okay, okay. Ape trades made back a little bit there. MEGL, look at MEGL bounce. I should have just gotten in on this one again. Break even for me on MEGL. It's funny how the dips that I call out that I don't take are the ones that work, and the dips that I do call out and take don't work. You know, I mean, I had this call out here, and this call out here, and then on ASTS I had this call out there, and all of those three would have worked. All of those three I didn't take, and then on ILAG called out $4 bounce, straight flush through it. Got in here, straight flush down to 370s. Which other one did I call out? that I did take that flushed. The RGS one. RGS took it up here somewhere up here, trying to catch a bounce, flushed through it. No trades. MEGL at a downtrend retest actually. How's everybody doing today? I think I might be calling it there. I'm down $400 on the day. Pretty bad day. I mean, decent. Not a big loss, but not a small loss. Small loss, I'd say 200, $100, just keeping it small. 400, I have to get a decent trade to get that back, but nothing to kill me or upset me for the day. I think, again, market conditions upset me more than taking a loss. Sitting here for an hour being patient to wait for that one trade that I take and doesn't work. A little bit more frustrating. But, I'm going to keep an eye on the market today, see if it picks up for power hour. Every time that we get slow momentum during the open, it seems to pick up in the market in the power hour. John, you're doing better than me today. You're doing better than me today. Good job. Good job being patient, waiting for the good quality trades and taking those instead of trying to trade everything. I pulled back down perfectly to the 9 EMA. So I got to be precise. You're right. You're right. You're still on your winning streak of 9 days. That's incredible, man. Good job, John. Keep it up. I think so. Blair was a little bit break even. Actually profit now. Okay. Ape Trade's a little bit red. I think Andres was red. Sniper Trades, no trades. John, no trades. People on my YouTube, how you guys doing? Jofi Young, did you take any trades? Yofi is red for today. Isaiah, it's even. Okay, maybe no trades, or maybe took a trade and got it back. That's good. That's good. Or maybe made some money and lost it. But so far I'm not seeing anything else. Just kind of scanning through these things. If I don't see anything, I'll get off and come back power hour. I think my only green trade today was VRU for $12. Messed up big time looking. Andres is so red. Dang it, Andres. I'm sorry, man. More than the 2K you were down earlier. Messed up big time. Looking back, obvious mistakes. And I literally keep telling myself August was the month that I just wanted to step it up and increase my share size. And I haven't been able to. I mean, once I see some momentum in the market, I want to step back in, click 5,000 for a dip buy, 10,000 for a dip buy. A breakout that I see, obviously played aggressive, 5, 10,000 shares on a breakout. And I just haven't seen anything. I just have not seen anything. So hopefully I see something because I don't want to keep being this slow and making $200-300 a day because I want to step it. I want to step it up. SNTG moving up. SNTG has not broken 450. But even this stock, where's the volume on this thing? Each candle has 30,000 volume, 9,000 volume, 38. Even on the way up, I only had 100,000 volume. No thank you. No thank you. Alright guys, looks like I'm going to call it. If you are new here or you've just joined us recently, sometimes the market doesn't give you opportunities, right? You're not going to come in here and make the big old 30, 40, 50K every single day you trade the market. Sometimes there's nothing to trade and you just got to be patient and you keep your losses small, right? I mean, I took a couple of losses today, but keeping it small, it just did break even with ILAG. Lost 250, then got it back from ILAG. There we go. Good job, MCBT Journey. Good job. Good job. Just keeping small, and then once you do get momentum in the market, you can play them aggressively. We had some good dip buys today. I think Marissa and I jumped in on one good dip buy. I don't even remember what stock it was, but one of these stocks we jumped in and just didn't work for us. It kind of like failed right away, but 1,500 to 2,500 shares on any of those plays, and you read it up 50 cents, a dollar, you just made 2 3 grand on something like that. That we'd nail a bottom and write it up. Rough day, small red so far, only down 40. Okay. Thanks, Martin. Learned a lot doing trades with you. Keep it up. MCTV. Was this your first time here, MCBT? If so, I mean, today was a slow day. There was really nothing to trade today, but appreciate you coming in here. Down 400, I think it was 430. Let me see. 430. Last week, Friday, I made 400. Thursday, 500. Wednesday, 400. Small days, small days. Alright, guys, I'm going to call it a day. If I'm still trading, I'll hop back on the Discord. You guys know already. Power Hour, I'll be in there. You can expect John in there, Zach, Mercer, Ape Trace, Andres, Isaiah's in there. I've seen some lurkers. Kajula, I think, is in there. We'll all be in there. If we see something moving, we'll call it out. If momentum ever picks pretty good on one of these Power Hour days, I'll hop back on TradeCaster and I'll let you guys know. So pretty slow day for Monday, but I am gonna keep an eye on the market still. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. I also want to put my course out, so I want to do that. By the way, if you guys want to purchase my course today, you're finally going to be able to purchase it. If you put the code in 150 off, then you get $150 off, and that will be for this whole first week. So $150 off is the code for it. What's my Discord server? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let me give you my Discord server. Where's my Discord app? There it is. Alright, here is my Discord server for everybody in on YouTube. There it is. We go to the day trading channel once we are trading during Power Hour, and here it is for everybody over on TradeCaster. That is my Discord server, and that's where we will hang out when we start finding trades during Power Hour when I am no longer live. So, you guys take care. If you don't see any more trades today, don't be afraid to just not take a trade and call it a 0 day, break even day, small green day. Other than that, I will see you guys on Tuesday morning, tomorrow morning. Y'all have a good one, and take care. See you later, Jofi. All of you guys.